da noi due, ma giorno dopo giorno il tempo.
Good morning, dear crafters, Anne from Sweden here. Today I'm going to do, I call it a wallet, like that. You fold it and then put it in your journal. And you can do the bigger or smaller, so. And I am going to use my paper I have done before. So I have the measurement in centimeter. You can see over here. I think you can see it there. 6.5, 7.5, 7.5, and then I have some left over. I started there, so. And I have 6 centimeter for the pocket, like that. And the question is, I am going to have it like this, da-da, or I am going to have it like this. That is the question. But I think we are going to have it like that. And we are going to cut out. You see here, it's a small cutout in the folding. So we do that firstly. So here we go. Here are the really early in the morning. I mean, really. A couple of hours I have been up. 3 o'clock in the morning I wake up. That's the way it is. So, then what I am doing then, I'm writing in my bullet journal. I fix something in my new kit, spring kit. So there we have it. So we can fold it. Ta-da! Yep. And we have to glue it down, but we are going to have some ink. Now it's a question. Are we going to? Yeah, we are. We are going to keep the height. So, and we are doing the hair. So, are we going to have rounded corner? Yes, we can. We see where I have my corner. Here we have a big, the large. So we do it all over. It will be nicer. So there, my friends, and we take those as well. So, and next we are going to use my rubber here. So. I have to see if I am in the frame. Yes, I am. Sometimes you don't know. Here we go. So, my friends, I don't know what you're looking at for video. I have Netflix and I am looking for the next part of the pit. I love it. It's so good. There we go. What are you looking at? Tell me. So we have something to talk about. Maybe. There. So my friends, and then we are going to glue them there. But I want to have this inked as well, so you can see where you are. Oop. I think I have a little too thin paper. This one is 100 mgs, I think we call it. There we go. But I think if I have it too thick, it have been a little bit clumsy in the journal. We see here. We do one more thing. So you have a little bit there. So I get dirty. Let me see what I have here. I have to have some. There we go. There we go. So, and we are going to glue down everyone and make some tags, whatever we want. So I just glue it over here. So there we go. And it's really cold here in Sweden, or Malmö, now in the morning. And the cold are keeping us trapped. I think it's not funny. I'm longing for spring. It was many years ago we had this kind of winter. They said in the telly that was 15, 16 years. Here we have our little wallet, or threefold, or fourfold, or whatever you call it. So, we see if it's manageable. There. There. So. You can fold it however you want. Now it looks like a wallet because you have this small. So, my friends, now we are going to make some I think we're going to have this one and make some small tags, I think. I have some small here we can have as a measurement, I think. Oh, maybe they are too small. I think this size, yes. Yeah, we can have them. Yep, we do that. We do a bunch of them. So. You just cut off one, two, four. Let's see, we take it over here as well. And there. So. Up there I have the marks. There we go, and the last one. Up there. So now we have a bunch of small tags. And we can do like this, folding them so we have some sturdiness, I think. That will be a little bit longer, but it's okay. So. Can glue them together, and then we are cutting it in the sides. You see, this will not be exactly. Something like that. A little promise of the spring. and we do them as well. So we have a lot of tags. So you have for both sides. But we could keep them like that and have it as a writing space. You can do that with some of them. What you say? So we are going to ink up some of them, or all of them. So there. Both sides. There. There we go. Sometimes you don't know what you are going to do. I can see I have slightly depressed. You have to work it out. So here we go. Now we have to decide which we are going to glue together. Yeah, we do those ones. And though we are keeping as what I'm saying, as writing space. So here we go. There. Please don't wrinkle. No, so I have to cut off a little bit over here. So there we go. So So my friends, there we have it. And we are going to I think you are cutting it straight, but I have read about it. It's failure X centimeters or millimeters when you are cutting it. And I think it's worse when you have a smaller cutter. I think. I don't know. There we go. So we have them straight and nice. There. And we are going to have some holes and ink. I think it will be nice. We take this as a measurement. This little fellow over here. And we are measure for the yeah. And we can take a little here if we want to have it there. Or we wanted to a little bit more. Let me see if I have some more. Can take them even. It's the same space. We start like this. There we go. So, there we have it. Some ink, and we are going to decide the punch hole. We do like this, so we have them together, and we are going to punch a hole over here. We take the big one. Yes, there we have. There. So. There we go. Now we will have I have a lot of, I don't know what you call them. Red and green. Yes, we do that. I think. There we go. So. Do I have some more red over here? Yeah, I have one. So we have red in front, and we can take a green on the other side. There. I have so I could make by myself, but not today. There we go. And one more green. We take it over here. So, there we have 4. A lot of red. I love it. So, and then a little bit ink. Here we have cut. So. And some binding, maybe, I think. Other side as well. So, oop. There we go. Now we are going to have this one. We can make some stamping. For the lines. You can make lines in different ways. You can just let it be as it is. So. So, there we go. And I think no binding, not ever. I think in those. Have them loosely, like that. So, and we see we are going to have some of them. Here we have. We're going to make some lines like this with I want to have, should I have black or white or red maybe? Let's see what else we take the red one, I think. Memento. Let's see if it's doable. Barely. Are they dried up? No, they are color. Okay. Maybe we are going to use a new one. This one maybe. We try. A little bit better. Yeah. It looks really homemade, and I want to have it like that. So there we have the lines. Sorry. Hopefully I don't get a cold. There. Voila. There we have it. Some writing space with poorly done lines. So yeah. So my friends, and we are taking them here and here and here. There. Maybe we are going to have some words. I have some words over here as Tom. We see where I have them. Typical, so they have disappeared. I had them here. I am so sorry, girls, but had them here. I know it. Yeah, then we find something else. I want to have something here in the top. Maybe we are going to use a stripe or something. I had this here. This fabric. We see what else I had here. I have a lot from see, I have those here. I never use them, so we can use them today. There's a red here. Can take one over there. And the same over here. So, and we can take this one in the middle and the same over here in the middle. There we go. And some binding maybe. Are we going to use this one? How is this in color? I think it's okay. We're doing like this. And we use staples to what? It's not my cup of tea, I think. You see how it ends. Yep. And we should have the shiny side towards us. There. You see how I'm not used to this. A failure. A really failure. Okay. One more time. No, no, no. It doesn't want to. I hate this. We try again. And we are keeping right there. And hopefully, yeah. There we go. Now I have made something of my awful collage. I was not pleased with them, but I have used some scrappy pieces. Everything does not have to be beautiful. What happened here? Okay. It's a little bit wonky over here. You see. There we go. Please, 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 please. There we go. So, something like that. Whoop. And the staples. I think it's a kind of cheating when you use staples. Nope. There we go. Now we are going to have some binding to close it. So you can just make a hole over here and shoo. You see what else I have here we can use. This one. We just have to have one over here. You see, if we measure out the middle, we have 14.5. And we take 7 here, maybe there somewhere, and we have to punch a hole here, the big one. So there. There we have our closure. There. Voila, I made it. Sometimes it will be a really mess. So, and we have our small wallet. Let's see, we should have make a rounded corner there as well. So we have the same on both sides. Do you see? Voila, there. I think we are going to have this maybe. You see? Oh. There. And I was thinking too, we are cutting off a little here, so we can cut it again. There. A knot. We make it as simple as we can. There. And we are going to have it like this, and we can hide it, these loose ends. There. There we are going. La la. What you say? I'm pleased with it. So I thank you for watching, and we see you next time. Goodbye.